I was sitting across from my mum the other day having dinner, and she looked me deep in my eyes and she went, "Are you ever going to have another relationship?" And I looked back at her and I was like, "I don't know. I don't think so, Mum. I'm really happy being with myself." And this reminded me of the quote by Cher, where her mum says, "One day you need to settle down and marry a rich man." And Cher turned back and said, "Mum, I am a rich man." And I thought, because it's a year on since I decentered men, I took them off the pedestal that I had been domesticated to believe that that's where they need to be. And I removed them and I stood there myself. I shifted my life trajectory last year when I started to say to myself, I am the prize, I am the priority, I take myself seriously, I take my dreams seriously. And over this past year, and I've been doing this work before then, but the real work around decentering men started last year, was I became consciously single. I stopped waiting for validation from men. I stopped wanting them to give me compliments and appreciation, and I give them to myself. And in the process of this last year of decentering men, I also gave up booze. I talk about that as well in my videos. I have deepened the connection to my higher self. I call it my divine sovereignty. It's in me, it's in you. And I have deepened the connection with who I am and my creativity. And I truly believe our creativity is our life force. It's the more creative we become, the more vibrant, the more alive we become, and the more we are able to put ourselves out and live in full self-expression. And this journey of decentering men, and especially, I'm pointing at you, if you've got a track history of having subpar relationships with men and collecting crumbs and calling them the cake, it's essential that you decenter men and you center yourself. The most important relationship you're ever going to have is the one with yourself. Whenever you wake up, whenever you go to bed, wherever you turn, there you are. You cannot hide it from yourself. And I know this to be true because I tried to hide from myself with a cocaine addiction, alcoholism, spending money I didn't have. So many terrible relationships where I did indeed settle for crumbs, and I called it the cake. And I was treated poorly because I was so scared to be on my own, to face myself, to have no one to love me. And what I'm learning is the most important person to love me is me. And I'm not pushing away anything. I ask for support, I ask for help. I have a great relationship with men. I just don't need them. And that frees me up to be me. It frees me up to move through the world following what lights me up, living a life on my terms, not waiting for anyone to give me anything. I give it to myself.